What's up, y'all? It's Kay, and this video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. This is the new Tiny Living stuff pack that I'm working with today. I made a build based off of a blueprint and images that I found online, and I'll probably put the link to that in the description of this video. I think it came out really good because it's not like I have the same exact columns and windows and all of that, but I made it work. It looked good to me. I like, okay, I'm not like the best builder ever. I know there's like people that's their specialty and their builds look so amazing. So I'm not the best, but I do actually enjoy building. Like, the more I do it, the more I be like, oh, this is kind of fun. Or I guess it's the satisfaction of the build coming out the way that you see it. Well, for me, the way that I see, like, the picture and stuff, that it looks just like it or really similar, that's like, I don't know, it feels good. So I think that's what I like about building, but I don't particularly like making build videos, if that makes sense. I think because maybe since it's not something that I do all the time, it's a little bit like, how fast should I make this this speed build? Like, is this too fast? Like, it's just different stuff where it's like I don't really like making the video, but I thought there was no better way to really showcase Tiny Living without making a build. I don't know. That was just my opinion on it. Like, how am I gonna showcase Tiny Living and not make a build? Because I feel like the pack is very build. What am I trying to say here? Build the. I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really connected to like the building style of gameplay. There we go. So I was like, I'll make a cute little tiny house. This is actually they have like tiers, by the way, which you can see, but I go through it so fast because it's a speed build. But you can see they have like tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, which is the micro house is tier 1. What's tier 2? What is the tier 2? I can't think of what tier 2 is. Is it small house or micro house, tiny house, and small house, I think. Anyways, but this one right here is a micro house. So I made it. I did the tier 1 challenge or whatever, and it's a micro. Speaking of the tiers, I thought it was really neat that they added perks for the different tiers. So the smaller the house, the more perks you get. They all have the same ones, like as the house gets smaller, but the smallest one has more perks, if that makes sense. So the smallest one has the better gardening and the better relationships, I believe, are the two main extra ones that come with the smallest house. One perk that I really like is the smaller bills. So your bills are less money because you're using, less energy, less resources, and all that. So I thought that was cool that they implemented that with this stuff pack. I think it's a really cute little stuff pack. I can't say I like the furniture and everything that it comes with, and I show some of that here. I show some of that in this video. I don't know. I don't feel super. I don't know how to really like express the way that I feel about this pack. It's not like I'm mad about it. I don't really feel. I guess I'm neutral. I think that if you are a builder, then maybe, I don't even know if that's particularly true though. I think it's cool that they added a different aspect to building, but it's not even like it's this crazy thing. I just think it's really a cute little addition. So now all of that's another thing that I realized, that we have a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but we have a few tiny homes already in the game that just, because we didn't have this as a lot type, it isn't registered as that, but you can go back and change them, like, and if you have the Strangerville pack, the little trailer that they made, that can be registered as a tiny build. Probably, what's his name, Travis Scott. I'm not making this up. I think the Sims name is the Sims Travis Scott. No, not Johnny. I think it's Johnny. I don't know. The one that's in Oasis, and he's also in the trailer. That's probably a tiny home that you can register as a tiny home. Go into build mode, change the settings to a tiny home, and they can reap the benefits of that. I don't know. I think that's really cool. So it's not that it's not something that I thought of. So it's hard to say, oh, hey, you're excited about it. It's not even something that I even would have ever thought of, but it's cute. It's a stuff pack. That's just my opinion on it, though. No one asked, but there it is. There it is. Let me think. Is there anything that I would have liked to see? This isn't really. You could put this in there, even though it's not necessarily related, but probably would have liked, or I would still like, they could do this in the future, if they would add an ability to take out loans for other things. Now that they have that, like with university, like if you could do a house loan or a business loan and stuff like that, I think that would be really nice. I started thinking about it because of university, but it really just popped in my head playing this pack when I was trying to put a sim in my tiny house, and she didn't have enough money, and I was like, dang, just used the cheat, but it's like, it would have been cool if I could have just, it just adds a little bit more to the struggle, I guess. Yeah, so that's one thing I would like to see. It doesn't have to, obviously it's not really that related to this pack. Something that's really that could have been related to this pack that I would have liked is probably more compact things. They have like the Murphy bed, which is really cool. I show that later on in the video. I like the Murphy bed. They have the TV, radio, bookshelf combo. I love that. That's dope. Especially the radio. I didn't even peep the radio, and until I was playing. I was like, "What? It still got a radio?" My son was dancing and stuff. What else? What else did they add that's kind of compact? They did that with the books. They did that thing with the books where they opened up all of the different book decor items so that you actually use them as you would a bookshelf. That's cool. I seen somewhere on Twitter where somebody was like, they should do that with the clothes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I agree. Like all of the clothing decor items, if they opened them up as well, that would be useful for this compact type of living style. Because I don't think I even put I didn't put a dresser or anything in this build. I didn't. I was hoping that this Murphy bed situation, one of the little cubbies, could have played as a dresser or something, but it didn't. But you can always use a mirror. But I'm just saying, for visual effect, it would be nice if maybe like the coat rack or something was opened up to, like they did the books. I thought that was a good idea. I didn't think of that. Somebody said it on Twitter, I think. But yeah. Is that it? I guess that's the only thing I could really see going into this, more compact items. But they do have a lot of items. It is a stuff pack. Really cute. Look, did you see that? I loved when I did that I forgot to put something up there too. I'm gonna go back and add that. But the fact that you can put something inside the little glass and on top of the shelf, I was like, ooh, but I forgot because I was just so busy trying to see. I was like, let me hurry up and put these lights down. Most of the furniture that you see in here, well, a lot of the furniture that you see in here is that it came with the tiny living, the Murphy, the rug, the TV, the toilet, the sink. So yeah, a lot of the lights, the door. Yep, I tried to use all of the build stuff, but I couldn't because there's a lot of stuff and it's not gonna fit in no micro builds. It's not gonna fit in there. But yeah, I had fun making this build. I did, and let me not say build video. Okay, that's a lie. I had fun making the build itself. I played in it a little bit with one of my sims, and I showed a little bit of her like in first person going into the house and stuff. It looks really good. I do feel like I should have took like a little bit more risk when it came to like the color scheme, but it's still cute to me, you know. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're the homie, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Yeah, you guys. Bye.